All right, what's going on, everybody? First and Giants here. Happy Thursday. We got Good Friday and Easter coming up right around the corner, and we are officially 1 week away from the 2025 NFL Draft in Wisconsin for Lambeau Field. I'm nervous, excited, but let's face it, this team is still this year going nowhere. Is there a scenario that you can play out in your mind, your Giants fan mind, that this team can make the playoffs in 2025? I don't see it, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, we still don't have a franchise quarterback. We have an aging former Super Bowl champion in Russell Wilson. Yes, he took the Steelers to the playoff last year, but anyone can do it because that is a sound machine of an organization. They always are consistent, whether they can't make it far or they are always going to be good. They're always going to be a pain in the ass to play against, and they're well coached, well respected around the league. They are a legit franchise and always will be. They are classy. It is what the Giants used to be. They used to say the AFC, Steelers, Giants, NFC, they were the class of the NFL. Not so much lately, at least not for the Giants. I don't see a scenario in which this team makes the playoffs. Now, I will say this. The Giants on paper, much better than last year. Starting from the quarterback room, you've already upgraded Daniel Jones to Russell Wilson, Drew Lock to Jameis Winston, and you still got Tommy Cutlets, third string, holding it down for Jersey. But that's it. On the offense, pretty much the same O-line. You brought back Darius Slayton. You have Malik Nabers. You have a healthy Wan'Dale Robinson entering camp in his third year in the NFL. You got Theo Johnson coming back from an injury, and that's it. You still have Evan Neal just messing up. You have an injury-prone Andrew Thomas, and you have a question mark at center in John Michael Schmitz Jr., So this O-line still not making me happy. I am not giddy about it, but Malik Nabers obviously is going to be fun to watch. And with a quarterback like Russell Wilson or even Jameis Winston that likes to take shots deep downfield, the offense should be a breath of fresh air this season compared to last season where he had timid Danny afraid to throw, Drew Lock just airing it out for throwing up to whoever. So we are in a much better situation this year-wise, quarterback-wise. Running back, Tyrone Tracy should be good. I still think we need to add another running back in the draft. Defense got young. Javon Holland, a great addition. Paulson Adebo, a great addition. Hopefully we can add Abdul Carter. But on paper, the Giants don't look bad. I am hopeful that they're going to be able to be at least competitive. Instead of losing games 34-9 and not scoring touchdowns because we can't, we'll probably maybe lose games 34-27. And as long as it's competitive and we're scoring points, it will be much easier to digest and swallow than what we had to witness last year. But I don't see a scenario playing out in which the New York Giants can make the playoffs. We are in a very, very tough conference and a very, very fucking hard division. You have the former defending Super Bowl champions, the Eagles. They're not going anywhere. They're just going to get retooled and rebuilt, and they're going to be better than they were last year, likely. Yes, they've lost a lot of guys on defense, but it's still young, and they are well coached, even though I hate Nick Sirianni with a fucking passion. They're still the top dog in the division and the NFC. But I don't see a scenario playing out in which team can be the playoff team. I know Russell Wilson led the Steelers to the playoffs, but the Steelers are a very well-built roster. Even they're just a quarterback away. That is probably why, especially now with the addition of DK Metcalf, that's probably why Aaron Rodgers is mulling either playing for them or retiring. So I just don't see it. The roster's not there yet. We don't have a surefire franchise quarterback. We have two aging vets. Yes, they're better than Daniel Jones, but so is my dick. But another reason, we have the toughest division or toughest schedule this year in football. Aside from playing in the toughest division in football, we have the toughest schedule. And I know you're going to be like, wow, we were one of the worst teams in the NFL last year. Why is our schedule so difficult? Just a coincidence. We're lining up with the NFC North and the AFC West. Let's go over the opponents. The schedule is not out. It comes out after the draft in late April, I think, early May. I will do my wins-loss prediction from that once that is released. But you don't really need to look at the schedule to see how much the Giants are fucked this year. Home games, aside from the division, Dallas, we haven't beaten since Dak Prescott's rookie year. The Eagles will probably never beat anytime soon. The Commanders, Jaden Daniels, up and coming. They're a legit threat in the NFC. We got the Packers, who are good. The Vikings are good. The Niners are going to be back and good. We have the fucking Chiefs and the Chargers, and those are our fucking home games. Our road games, besides the division of the Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, we play the Bears. We play the fucking Lions on the road. The Saints, they can be beatable. The Broncos and Bo Nix in Mile High. Las Vegas Raiders, up and coming. They're going to have a good Super Bowl winning head coach. And Geno Smith, who knows how to play football. He's not elite, but he can win you some games and take you to the playoffs. And you have the up-and-coming Patriots with a new head coach in Mike Vrabel. Strength of schedule, hardest in the league. Tell me a scenario in which this team can make the playoffs. I don't have one. Let me know your thoughts. As always, let's go G-Men. Talk to you guys later.